Okay, what's going on, guys? Welcome back to another video. Today's video here for Toilet and Hanako-Kun Season 2, Episode 8. Last episode was a bit of a mindfuck of an episode, to be completely honest. I have lots of questions that I need lots of answers for. If you want to hear all those questions, go to last episode. I'm completely honest, don't really feel like recapping. I kind of want to get right into this episode to see where we're going to go from here. A lot of shit's going on. We're about to go stargazing, so let's see where we go in this episode. Per usual, feel free to check out the Patreon and Discord. Links are in the description below. As far as the Discord goes, we talk about current anime, past anime, current manga, past manga, and have non-anime conversations as well. And as far as the Patreon goes, you get exclusives and uncuts to all my reactions, so feel free to check out either of those of your own will. Further ado, stop straight into Toilet about Hanako-Kun Season 2, Episode 8. Actually, I will say the one thing I want to talk about is apparently the show did a really bad job at showing that Amane was actually kind of surprised when Tsukasa showed up. Last episode, the anime did a really bad job of showing it, which I feel like the anime probably did it on purpose to make it more ambiguous whether Amane knows what's going on or not. I feel like they probably did that. It did it kind of to do that, but I also feel like in every instance where Amane has been around Tsukasa, he's been kind of traumatized, but it's also only really when Tsukasa brings up the fact that Amane killed him. So there's a lot of nuance to it, but alas, it's not that big of a deal. I just wanted to bring that up. Anyway, now let's see where we're gonna go in this episode. Mitsuba, a boy exorcist. Summer meteor shower. Damn, so it seems like this might be a very Mitsuba and Ko focused episode in particular. Yeah. And that spooky ass grin. Okay. Yeah, that evil ass grin. This motherfucker, man. Let me get this straight while I can, before she gets overwhelmed even more by information. Yeah. It is most definitely more nuanced than that, and also Tsukasa is just a complete fucking psycho, but I would say that's plausible that that might be one of the reasons, but I don't know about that. I love the way Tsukasa peeked around just with this big grin. Damn. Everybody else out here? Are Akane and Aoi gonna be here? Yeah, what she wants to see is the least of her worries. Yep, and Akane is just back to normal. Everybody said they turned back to normal really quickly. It's just... But I can't get it in focus. Damn everybody. Oh god. And yep, Aoi's back too. I'm always helping. Oh, Yashiro's getting swept up in the atmosphere again here. These stars are mine. Okay, yeah, it sounds about right. He's an artist. Ooh, Mitsuba made that. Yeah, the Mitsuba. Where is Mitsuba and Ko, by the way? Where are they? Where the hell are they? Yeah, because we know Mitsuba is... No, definitely not. Of course, it's easy to tell myself that. Yeah, I'm not sure what alternatives you have here, to be completely honest. Who's up there? There's nobody. It's just a big telescope. Ooh, pretty. Oh god. Amane was right there! The red star in the middle. Man, he's just goddamn. Every time he goes off on tangents about like moon shit or like star shit or like astronomy shit, it makes me so sad because he should have had a future where he was a teacher teaching this kind of thing. Oh, damn. See, it's light from over 600 years ago. Yeah, astronomy's fucking weird, man. The way time dilation thing when like works with all like light and things like that, and the fact that it's so far away that we're seeing it 600 years in the past. It's so bizarre. It might be blown up by now, or yeah, something like that. Kind of like a ghost, huh? I'll want to go there. I don't know if he's trying to drop subtle hints to Yashiro that he's the real Amane, like he's not just some made-up version in this world. But like, I don't know if he's trying to do that, but he is. And mine to never go anywhere. Then again, also Amane doesn't know that she saw this. He has no clue that she saw this scene between him and Tsuchigomori. They're gonna go to space anyway. Damn, she picked up on it. Yeah, I knew that sentiment there, that statement there would have her pick up on it. Because he said that because he doesn't know that he's dropping hints on accident. Because he doesn't know that she saw that. You really are Hanako-Kun. He's still trying to play coy about it. Yeah, she not buying anymore, brother. Shit. The gig's up. The gig's up. Oh, this is the angle that he's taking it? This is... Okay, I thought he was maybe gonna give it and be like, okay, you got me. But he's taking a totally different angle here. What's he like? Do I remind you of him that much? A pain in a lot of ways, damn. Do I really remind you of that guy? Oh man. Here we go. Here come compliments. He's not so bad. Damn. Whoa! I mean, I'm just gonna let it play out. Hang on! Whoa! Okay, Mitsuba seemingly got away from Ko because he's there gazing out the window. Back to back like they are in the ED. Holy shit, man! To the real world. Holy shit! How did you? Woo! That's what you love to see. That's what you love to see. We love to see it, everybody. That right there, that's what you love to see. We love to see that. Damn, what a scene. I kind of want to go back and rewatch it. So much just happened in such short time. That's English, in such a short time. That really feels like... in the context of this scenario, that feels like a confession. I don't know whether they're gonna play it off as her being like, no, I like him as a friend and whatever, but in the context and the atmosphere they're portraying here, it really felt like that was a romantic confession to Amane. He's not so bad. Okay, that has to be romantic. This face doesn't exactly convey platonic friendship anymore like it did back in episode 2. She's literally already kissed him on the cheek. I mean, I'm just kind of floored because I wasn't expecting her to come out and say it so just like out in the open. Maybe she also did it to get a rise out of him to see if she could like get him to admit that he's the real Hanako, but I don't know. I'm just surprised is all, I guess. I wasn't expecting her to come out right out and say it. Usually I was expecting like the typical anime thing of like them to not dance around the fact that they like each other and everything, but she just outright said it. See, man, they've been really going hard with the romantic development this season. We got a kiss at the beginning of this season. We got, well, there's a kiss on the cheek. We got illicit hand-holding during the festival episode, some more hand-holding here, a confession. We're going nuts. You love to see it. That reaction immediately told her that he's the real Hanako. That face, too. Whew! Tense, tense, tense. Yep, we're cutting away to Mitsuba here, so we're probably... I really hope we come back to that. I don't want to end this episode without coming back to that scenario, because that is going to irk me, but you never know. He's here with Ko! So Ko is here with him. So maybe, I don't know. Let's look at the stars! I've got business with you. Yeah! Gosh, just lame ass earrings. He doesn't seem surprised at all. I think he did. Did you send us here? Send us there knowing that. Damn. Damn. Shit. Oh my god, it's scrap time! I was not expecting a scrap here. I figured out how to use my school wonder powers. Oh shit. So what are... Whoa! These are the school's memories. It's on the other side of a mirror, yeah. Whoever runs it can mess with any mirror in the school. Whoa. So he's been watching everything that's happening in the school and then made this reality and integrated himself into it, knowing the dynamics between students and stuff. Use them to get to the boundary. Damn, what? That's crazy. Oh, shit! Oh my god, that didn't even click in my head. What the fuck? Oh my god. Holy shit. Oh, wow. The moment he disappeared. The time he spent. So Mitsuba knows now why Ko is so much like chasing after him and everything like that. He gets it now because during the Hell's Mirror arc, Mitsuba didn't know why Ko was so like in his face and everything. He was really confused, but he gets it now. The time he spent alive. The old me tried to make friends, but he couldn't get the hang of it. He makes me so jealous. Ooh, what a line. Family to come to his entrance ceremony. Is that Mitsuba's mom up there? I guess it's Mitsuba's mom. People turned to look when he called to them. He's a real person. No matter how, like, maybe he didn't get along with people, didn't make friends and everything like that, Mitsuba was a real person who lived a real life. And this Mitsuba can never do that because he's an apparition. He can only do that in this dream world. Obviously, we knew that. That's why this dream world was created. That's why Tsukasa gave him this gift, was because he knew Mitsuba wanted to be a real student. He joined a club. I want to do that too. Oh my god, that is a creepy face. A face. So, oh, we're finding out how this all unfolded now. Okay, I need to figure out how they roped Amane into this and how he just started acting like everything was normal, because Yashiro and Ko seemingly probably got dragged in because of their involvement with apparitions in the way that they couldn't get dragged in to a false reality, wiping their memories. They couldn't do that because of their connections to apparitions and things like that. And maybe there's connections specifically to Mitsuba and Amane. I don't know. Okay, I'm gonna shut up. I need an explanation here. How did all three of them, Amane, Ko, and Yashiro, get involved? Because think about it logically, couldn't they have just brought Mitsuba into this world and he could have lived happily ever after in this dream world by himself? Why did Amane, Ko, and Yashiro get dragged in here as well? And we saw that Sakura and Natsuhiko and Tsukasa are also all here. You let that shrimp walk all over you, huh? Yeah. Damn! You see what happened because of him. Could grant my wish. Ooh. Fuck, don't bring back this. God. Not even you really care about me. Ooh. Shit, just broke all the glass. Ooh, that's so tough. Because he thinks Ko only cares about him because he cared about the previous Mitsuba that was alive. He doesn't think he cares about the new Mitsuba at all. Oh god, that cut him. I bake cookies with everyone. Damn this! Oh my god. I had a blast. That's so sad, dude. That almost got me. Oh, that's so sad. God, and just think, this is all Tsukasa's fault. It's all his fault. He made this Mitsuba in the first place. He made this Mitsuba who was put into a world that was innately unfair. Because his desire to be a regular human, to be a student, can never be achieved. And that is purely because Tsukasa killed the original Mitsuba, which, by the way, didn't have to do. Killed the original Mitsuba, created this one, and then brought him into this fake world. Mitsuba is literally dancing in Tsukasa's bomb. Like, everything is just a fucked situation created by Tsukasa. So you make do with it too. Why don't? So, what the fuck? Is that just weird subtitling? Even if it's fake, I'm still happy. So you make do with it too, why don't you? It's just weird comma placement, I feel. Maybe I don't understand English well enough, but so you make do with it too. I feel like it should be so you make do with it too, comma, why don't you? Not you, so you make do with it too, why don't you? I don't know. Anyway, not important. I'm a fake Mitsuba associate, but let's just say I'm real. Look at just the sparkle in his eyes. Where the Mitsuba you couldn't save is alive. Damn, now he's gonna try to appeal to him and be like, let's just stay in this world. Everything's right as rain. I'm alive. Like, everything's all good. What's wrong with that? That will pass when you lose your memories. That's terrifying. You basically you lose the person that you are. You become a different person, which, to be completely honest, is about what Mitsuba has gone through at this point. This Mitsuba. If I become real, we can make it so Mitsuba... Basically saying that if we stay in this world and you lose your memories, you'll never know the real Mitsuba will never have died. Oh my god. He's fucking shaking. No way in hell could we be happy for real in a fake world. I had a feeling that's where it was going. Going to class together. Ooh. Said his first name that time. Would you like it if Sosuke came back to life like that too? You feel let down because I'm a fake. No, that's not it. Oh, what? And you trying to play Mitsuba Sosuke in it. Damn! Whoa! I'm gonna wake you up! So he actually is gonna kill Mitsuba. Holy shit, he's actually gonna kill Mitsuba to send us back to the real world. Oh my god. Shit, yeah, Ko, you gotta fight his powers here. What's wrong with fakes? will ever really come true. Damn, yeah, because Ko's wish is to see the old Mitsuba again, but he's dead, he's gone, and this Mitsuba's wish is to become a real person, and that can never happen. Neither of the... Damn, god damn, man. Oh, this is such a fucked situation as a whole, but I get Ko's stance. It feels like accepting this fake Mitsuba is him doing a disservice to the real Mitsuba. It's disrespecting the real Mitsuba who lived and was a real person. Accepting this fake one in this fake world, he feels as being disrespectful to that. To being the person who genuinely lived before this new Mitsuba came about. I feel like maybe Ko should... maybe the approach here is we need to help separate this Mitsuba from the other Mitsuba. We need to make him his own person. If he really wants to be a real person, he shouldn't latch on to the memories of the previous Mitsuba. Whoa! A wall jump! Shit, yeah, it's not gonna be that simple. Holy shit!
Hanako-Kun ってば全然弱いじゃん。偉そうなこと言っといてダッサーい。やーいやーい。ヘボピアス。いた。
Damn! He threw a rock at him.
願いが叶わねえだの言いやがって。お前は三葉宗介になりたいんじゃなくて。
Yeah, exactly.
は？いや何言ってんの？わけで。てか源くんが。
What?
けど払いやな。
お前。
Spend your whole life with fake friends in this fake world. I like that. I basically what I said. He's not Mitsuba. You don't want to be another person. You want to be a real human in the real world with your own identity, but you're latching on to a person who is not you. I'll make your wish come true in the real world. Whoa! How though? Don't understand anything. Shit! As if you could. Admit it can't happen. Yeah, Mitsuba. So it feels like in a way Mitsuba really just wants the reality that he can't ever become a person to... I don't know. It'll never come true. Tell me to give up. At least stay with me and be my friend in this world. God, this whole situation is so scuffed. The ideas I get scare me. Just like an apparition, right? Whoa! Holy shit, that is... Oh my god. Oh my god. Is he gonna jump out of the window with Mitsuba? And yeah, they're... Yap and Mitsuba saved them. Jeez, man. This whole segment between these two is so intense, my god. If I would have killed you. Yeah, exactly. He literally just said he has thoughts like an apparition, like everybody should just die to be like me. But then when Ko tries to do that, he stops him. Been hiding a death wish. If I became like you, I might understand you better. Such a headache that I'll give up on living here. Scrossa scares me. Fair point, yeah. That's very fair. Whoa! I'm gonna get you out of here. Damn, such a good episode, man. Holy shit. Very tense. That's so good. So good. I really love the back and forth between Mitsuba and Ko. It's like him being an apparition and Ko being a human. There's a fundamental issue of them understanding each other and everything like that. But I feel like many valid points were made throughout. I love how also Amane still has yet to admit. I mean, he kind of did when he said, "How did you?" But like, he also still has yet to fully admit that he's Amane. And yet Yashido is just 1000% certain. Which, like, yeah, it makes sense. It's pretty obvious. But it seems like they don't plan on killing Mitsuba or Amane. My guess is they're probably going to drag her to Shishiba's tower there and see if they can convince her to let them out. Crazy episode. The moments between Amane and Yashido there at the beginning, and then everything between Mitsuba and Ko there was, whew, a lot of stuff going on in this episode. But both parties have now resolved themselves to, both Yashido and Ko, to get, which is very interesting, to get Amane and Mitsuba out of here. Overall, great fucking episode. I don't know if I have too much to add here, in all honesty. Hey, it is post-recording Bluest here. I wanted to come back in. I might have addressed it in the episode, to be honest. A lot happened, so I very well might have, but I kind of wanted to come back in and re-go over this scene here. Kind of the whole Mitsuba-Ko situation in general. One thing in this scene that I feel like it took me a second to understand till maybe after. Like I said, I might have addressed it in the actual video. I don't fucking know. But alas, what made Mitsuba get so mad here was Ko being like, "I'll make your wish come true," because Mitsuba wholeheartedly believes that's not fundamentally possible for Ko to do. And so Mitsuba gets mad at him, being like, "Stop telling me you're going to make my wish come true when it is innately impossible to do so." And that's why he gets so mad and everything like that. And he's like, "You can't do anything anyway, so stop telling me you can and just stay and be my friend in this world." The whole Mitsuba situation is innately super fucking sad. He's forcing himself to be okay with being the Mitsuba Sosuke, the previous Mitsuba Sosuke, even though he at his heart wants to be his own independent person. He's not Mitsuba Sosuke. He's not, but he's forcing himself, as we saw back, where's it at? Whenever he holds his hand out here, I think Ko looks at it and sees that it's shaking, and it's shaking because Mitsuba is not okay with this fake reality, despite what he says and portrays that he thinks that he wants to be okay with it. He's not. He doesn't want to be the Mitsuba Sosuke in this fake reality. He wants a real reality where he can be his own person and detached from the prior Mitsuba Sosuke. So, I don't know. I just wanted to come in and kind of readdress all this and everything like that. And Ko just continually telling Mitsuba over and over, like, "I'll make your wish come true," ended up angering him in the end here. But what I do like is, despite Mitsuba's ramblings of like, I have these thoughts sometimes of like, why can't everybody else just die to be just like me and experience what I'm like? Despite all of that, when Ko jumped off to himself, Mitsuba saved him at the end of the day, which I still think is an insanely drastic decision by Ko, because Ko then later says, like, "I thought I could maybe understand you better," which implies that he did not know if Mitsuba was gonna save him or not. He genuinely just jumped off the edge because like, I feel like that's a very rash and drastic decision. But this whole situation here was extremely scuffed. We can work toward being regular humans together. Anyway, I just wanted to come back in and kind of address the whole like argument back and forth they have, because I don't know, I feel like I didn't address it well enough. But yeah, anyway, back to the actual video. I don't know where I'm gonna put this in, but back to the actual video. Yeah, no, I don't think I really have too much to add here. I kind of was skimming through there again, but I mean, the bottom line is that we are now at least going. We haven't really heard much from Amane yet, so I'd like to hear his opinion on this whole situation, because he's been acting like he's not Amane this entire time, or not Hanako this entire time. But I really love how we hashed out a lot of like issues between Mitsuba and Ko, and that Ko doesn't like that this new person is trying to stage as Mitsuba, and he believed that Mitsuba didn't want to do that either. And then we found out that that is the case. Mitsuba wants to become a real person, not attach himself to the previous Mitsuba Sosuke. The whole situation was messy as hell. But anyway, that was a great episode nonetheless. But yeah, I think that is going to wrap it up for reaction to Toilet About Hanako-Kun Season 2, Episode 8. Hope you guys did enjoy, and I hope you all have a good day.